If you feel like you are surrounded by idiots, if you feel like everywhere you go, there are stupid and dumb people in your way who are annoying you, if you want to change but constantly see people holding you back and you're like, why are so many idiots around me? Then this video is for you. This video is a good one, okay? I'm gonna have really good tips to help you change and not the people around you. By the way, I am Ezra Whitney and I'm so incredibly happy that you're here. Thank you for supporting me so much. We have a consciousness and an unconsciousness, right? And every second we perceive 10,000 things. 10,000 things we perceive the second. But you know how many we perceive consciously? Because I'm gonna be honest to you, 10,000 things, that includes smell, what we see, it includes what we hear, what we feel, it's so many things. Only 7 are perceived consciously. 10,000 things your unconsciousness perceives a second, but your consciousness only 7. That means our brain basically filters so much information and only takes those that are interesting to us. And which 7 are probably interesting to us? The ones that fit into our belief system. Everybody has a belief system. Some have a rather negative belief system, like the world is so bad and I want to die, I hate my life. Some have a very positive belief system, would say, oh my gosh, the world is great, there's no hunger, there's no poverty, everything's going perfect. And there's like the middle. Not too negative, but also not too positive. And you're probably in the middle too, like I probably am. What we want to do is move a little more to the positive side, right? A little more positivity in our life. That's what we want, to have a better life for ourselves. So, what if I told you that we can change our filter? We can change our filter with which we decide, okay, what do we want to consciously perceive? Pregnant people, or the wives or husbands of pregnant people, when they go around, they constantly see pregnant people everywhere because they have trained their mind to see them, or they have focused on pregnant people because they have a pregnant wife at home. Or if you just bought a new car and you go around the city, chances are you're going to notice these cars everywhere and you're going to say, oh, that's my car, oh my gosh, that's what I have, because your mind is focused to see these things. If somebody tells you focus on only red things for a minute, then you will see all the red things. And then they ask you, have you seen the orange things? Have you seen the yellow things? You're gonna say no. Because we have focused ourselves on the red things and we ignored the yellow things and the blue things and the white things, because we can only consciously perceive 7 out of 10,000 things. So I've got an example for you. There is a dog that goes into a room full of mirrors. And this first dog walks in and starts to get angry and starts to woof, or how is it called, bark. It starts to bark and be angry and looks around and it's like ready to attack. And everywhere he sees dogs barking back at him, and everywhere they're angry at him too. And he's really angry and he's really freaking out. And after a while, after barking and fighting against glasses, mirror glasses, he dies. The second dog walks in, first one is removed, and he looks around and he starts to bark too. But this time, he is super happy and his tail is like wiggling, or what it's called. And he's so excited because he sees opportunities to play around everywhere. He sees friends everywhere. And you know what? These dogs in the mirrors smile at him and bark at him in a positive way too. So, this is the mirror principle. Who are you actually? Are you the one that is angry at first, or are you the one who is positive and happy at first? Because, as I said, it's the mirror principle, which says what you send out to the world, you get back. What you give out, you will receive. So if you feel like you are surrounded by idiots who are constantly very negative and don't smile and do nothing to you, that is probably because you go through the world not smiling either. Because unconsciously, to strangers, you ignore them, you seem like you're angry with yourself or unhappy. Of course, when you send out unhappiness, you will see and receive unhappiness because that's what your mind knows. Your mind knows unhappiness, so it searches around to see it, to reflect on you. Because to show you you're not the only one, everybody is unhappy. So your task is, every day, try to smile at strangers. And try to just receive 2 smiles back. That's the easiest task on this topic, which has such a great impact on your life. Go around strangers and smile at them. It will feel uncomfortable because not all strangers will smile back and you'll feel very unmotivated maybe. But trust me, after the 3rd person that doesn't smile back at you, the 4th one will. And they will smile and you will smile even brighter. Because this feeling of getting a smile back is so powerful. It makes my day. Because it's just, you don't know these people and they just send out positivity to you. This positive energy that will really raise your energy for the day. After a week of doing this, you will be like very trained at this and you will smile more at people. But you know what? You don't have to make it be a forced smile. So if you don't feel like smiling that day, don't smile. Don't force yourself to do something. But if it's a moment where actually you could smile, okay? Actually, yes, I could smile. Then do it. And trust me, it's much easier to get a smile back if you have eye contact before. Now think about this. At work, you have a person that is so annoying you, like you're going to freak out someday because they're so weird to you, they're so negative to you, and you have like no idea what you should do because in reality, you're not a mean person. Actually, you don't have a reason to be negative and mean to them, but they're constantly being mean to you and you have like no solution at all. I have a perspective for you to maybe change how you perceive them, okay? We all have souls, right? I have a soul, you have a soul, our mothers have a soul. It's all this. And before we decide to be born in this body, in this world, our souls get to decide. They decide with who they want to be in a family with. Our souls decide who they want to be friends with, when they want to meet certain people. It's like key moments in your life. They decide about them. Okay? So, what if you or your soul chose to be at this work at this time to be with this mean person, to teach you something? Because there is no greater purpose than to just learn on this planet. We come here to learn and share positivity and help people. I think my yoga teacher always tells that our purpose is to help people, to be sharing and loving, okay? What if this person is in your life right now annoying you so much because it is there to teach you a lesson because your soul decided before, Ezra or whoever you are, see this person and see the beauty in them and try to help them or try to be nice to them or whatever it is. If you don't see them as something annoying you that you want to get rid of, but rather as something you want to grow from, the whole game changes. Suddenly, you think to yourself, peace be with you. I don't want to soak in your negative energy. I want your negative energy to stay away from me, but you know what? I can give you my positive energy and maybe it will help you. So peace be with you. That brings you to a whole nother level because then you don't go down on their level to be this negative because you know what? You don't have to be this negative. You don't need to. You're fine this way you are. You're happy this way you are. Their negative energy can stay with them. And like, there's this inner border, you know? This border of saying, this is my energy, this is your energy, stay with your. And suddenly, if you also are, like, if you try even to smile at them, and if you try to be nice at them, without purpose, without a reason at all, they will see this and they will ask themselves, why are you so nice to me? And you will say, I don't know which backstory you have. I don't know which pains you go through life. I don't know what your life looks like outside this world, but I wish peace for you, okay? Because there's something in your mind that is really annoying you and not helping you, and you're trying to let it out by also trying to make the people feel this negative. And I accept that, and you're okay with that, and I love you no matter what. Because to be able to send out this love even to people that are mean to you is such a powerful move. And it's the truth. You don't know which backstories they have. You don't know if they have a problem in their marriage. You don't know if they have a problem at home with their family. You don't know if they're going through a rough time because of a breakup, or they have a mental illness, or whatever it is that they're trying to send to you to feel better. And it is wrong way to approach life, right? But you yourself can decide, I'm not gonna make life harder for you, okay? To feel understood, like the other person will feel this, will feel an ease on him. Because at least from somewhere there's coming acceptance and love, you know? So really, the only thing that you can do is just send out love to them and pray for them. That's what I do with people that I really am struggling with. Just pray for them, for their happiness and for their love. And if they're feeling loved, of course then they will leave you alone. And if you can distinguish, okay, this is me, this is what I feel, and this is what they feel, and they try to project their problems on me, you can distance yourself from their negative energy so much easier, and you can deal with it so much easier. One last thing, don't force yourself to be positive. If you don't feel like sharing love with them this day, don't. Okay? You don't have to be great. You don't have to be positive. It's like, accept how you feel also. If you feel negative on that day, try to not project it on others, but try not also to force yourself to be positive, because otherwise you're not going to be loving and otherwise you're a bad person. No, that's all bullshit. And if this is you right now, it is you. I'm not perfect by any means, but I love myself regardless, because I know that I don't have to be perfect. And just the step of doing this video, just the step of reading about this, just the step of learning this is a sign for me that I am trying to get better. And this trying will reach to results. So you know what? I am so fine with the way I am, because I know I am on a path. I know I'm trying to get better, and that's what you think too. And by this, I wish you such an incredible day. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I'd love to see you in another video in 2 weeks. And yeah.